Hello guys, this is Adit. Welcome to my channel Movement Science, where I simplify biomechanics with Joe. So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Also check me out on Instagram, where I post pictures of my notes and also put out some daily MCQs. The reference time for all the topics that I'm going to cover will be mentioned down in the description, so check that out and let's get started. In this video, we are going to cover the phases and events that occur in gait. We are going to step by step take each event that happens in gait, and then we will correlate to the phases, and there will be the two phases, right? The stance phase and the swing phase, and under that there will be the sub phases which we will be looking at. Okay, so let's start with the topic. First, in stance phase, there are the events that occur, and these events will be categorized into sub phases. Okay, so first there is the initial contact. So if you can see over here, this is the initial contact where you just put the foot on the ground, after which it is the foot flat, where your foot becomes flat. Next step, right? So if I take Joe over here, this will be the initial contact where he strikes his foot on the ground, right leg, after which there is foot flat. That means he'll go slightly ahead and his foot will be flat on the ground, whereas the other leg will be in the swing phase right now, after which there will be the mid stance, okay, over here, where his other swinging leg is almost below him, right, below his body, this one, okay, after which it will be followed by heel off, where his other leg will swing forward and his stance leg will be like this over here, where his heel will be off the ground and foot will be still in contact, and this will be the weight bearing leg, right? And after heel off, there will be toe off, where he will push off the ground and start for the swing phase. So these are the events that occur, and each of them occur at around some percentage of the gait. So that is, foot flat happens at around 7%, mid stance happens at around 30%, okay, over here, then 40% of heel off, and then 50% or 60% at toe off. So these are the events that occur, and now you can categorize these events into sub phases. That is, first is the heel strike. Okay, so if you can see over here, this diagram is very important, and I took time to draw this diagram especially for you guys. So please hit that like button if you really see the value in this. So basically what you need to understand is this diagram is very important, and you need to keep this in mind. We will take a video and look at it later, but I want you to get thorough with the diagram over here first. So if you can see over here, there are phases, and then these phases are divided into events, correct? So that is what I want you guys to look at. So phases can be divided into three, that is the heel strike, mid stance and push off. Heel strike is just the starting part of the phase. Mid stance, it's self-explanatory, and then push off. So all of these terms are very self-explanatory, so it is very easy for you guys to remember. So first is the heel strike, when you are striking the heel. Now this strike word isn't very appropriate for this phase, because it's not exactly that you are striking the heel on the ground, it is more of you are placing it. The body starts decelerating the motion when your foot comes closer to ground and slowly places it on the ground. So I would call it heel placement, but anyways, so it's heel strike, and this will involve your initial contact, and from initial contact your foot becomes slightly flat on the ground. That is when heel strike happens, right? After which there is the mid stance, right? That is the second phase, which consists of the mid stance under event. So that is basically when your stance is in the middle and your swinging leg is also in the middle. So both the legs are exactly below your trunk or below your body, right? So that is the mid stance. Now mid stance as a phase will consist two things, that is foot flat, because if you can see in foot flat also the weight bearing leg is right below the body, so that's why it would be under mid stance. And also the mid stance, the classic mid stance that we are talking about over here, the whole this bunch of it will also come under the mid stance phase, right, the event of mid stance. And then finally the final stage where you push off of the ground. For that you have two events. First, heel off, where your heel comes off the ground, and then Finally you go for the swing, so you push off the ground totally, so that is the toe off. So this is the sub-categorization of the stance phase. Okay, so now that we have understood what happens in the stance phase in a picture format, now let's look at a video and see how it looks in motion in a proper gait cycle. So now let's have a look at the gait cycle with its sub-phases, and here I will start with my right foot with the initial contact, right? So the phase or the sub-phase as we call it will be the heel strike, under which the event is going to be the initial contact that you can see. Followed by which I will go for a flat foot, where you can see my foot is totally flat on the ground, which again comes under the heel strike phase. The next subphase after this is the mid stance, where your trunk and the lower body is aligned, and the event is also the mid stance. Followed by which we go for the push off phase, where there is heel off the ground, which is the event. And then finally there is the toe off, which is again coming under the push off phase. Now let's move on to the swing phase. Now in swing phase it is very simple. There are only three phases. There is the early swing, there is the mid swing and late swing. Simple, right? So early swing happens at 60 to 75% of the gait cycle. Mid swing happens at 75 to 85, and then late swing at 85 to 100. So that completes your whole gait cycle. Now about the swings, there is the early swing where you start accelerating your foot. If you take right foot over here, okay, so once you start weight bearing on your other foot, you will start swinging your other foot, right? So that is the early swing. Then there is the mid swing where you will start slowing down slowly, and then finally you will slow down it so slow so that you can do the heel strike for the next phase, right? For the next cycle, I mean. So that is your late swing. So basically in the first swing you accelerate, early swing, then you start to decelerate, and finally you decelerate and place the foot on the ground. So those are the three sub phases of the swing phase. Now that we have understood what a swing phase looks like in the picture, now let's look at a video and see how exactly the motion occurs. So over here, if you can see, we start with an early swing of right leg, then the mid swing, and then the late swing, which accelerate and decelerate. And that's all we have for this video. Now let's quickly summarize and understand what we have covered. We covered the whole gait cycle, which was divided into stance phase and swing phase, correct? Simple. Now these phases were divided into sub phases. First we'll look at the swing phase. It is very simple: early, mid and late swing phase, correct? Early swing, mid swing and late swing. Now this we kept aside. Then if you look at the stance phase also had sub phases. It had again three phases, just like swing phase. There was heel strike, there was mid stance, and there was push off. Now in heel strike, where your heel strikes the ground but not really, what happens first is the initial contact that happens, and then slowly foot becomes flat. In mid stance, which is the next one, it will include the foot flat and the mid stance, okay, the mid stance as an event where your foot is right below your body, correct? And then finally the push off phase, which is very simple. It will have heel off and toe off. Now another thing that I want to add finally is this RLA, that is Rancho's Las Amigos scale. Here they had given different nomenclature for the same phases. So it went something like the loading response, that was the heel strike part. Then mid stance was kind of divided into two parts, that was the mid stance and the terminal stance, basically the start of your mid stance, and then as you end the mid stance, it was called as the terminal stance. And then the final part where your toe goes off, right, that part before the swinging was called as the pre-swing. So this was a different nomenclature that was used. I didn't want you guys to confuse with all the terms, so I thought I'll keep this in the last. What you need to understand and be able to describe in the future how a gait works is what are the events that occur in a normal gait and what can be the faulty things, which we will cover as we go ahead, right? So with that, we finish up this topic. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching.